Wednesday morning, January 7th. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We have a lot to get to this morning, but we want to first look at some of the news you need to know.
Stephanie Joseph is live in the newsroom right now. She's taking a look at some of our headlines this morning. Steph, a lot to get to right now. All right, looks like we're having some trouble with Stephanie's mic, so let's see if we can come back out, and we're going to give you an update right now on some breaking news that we've been following since early this morning. A pedestrian is dead after a crash on 104. We've learned that information from New York State Police. Troopers tell us this happened between the Hard Road and 5 Mile exits. All westbound lanes were closed as emergency crews responded to that area. We have reached out to get more information from state police, and we will keep you updated once we learn more.
Also new this morning, Rochester Bishop Salvatore Matano has resigned. The Diocese of Rochester says the Pope accepted Reverend Matano's resignation this morning. He was ordained in 1971 and appointed as Rochester's 9th bishop in January 2014. Reverend John Bonici has been appointed in his place. More information is expected at a news conference later today. The bishop at the Bishop Hickey Conference.
President Donald Trump says Venezuela will turn over 30 to 50 million barrels of oil to the U.S. According to a Truth Social post from the president, this will be sold at market price, and he will control the money. Trump also says proceeds will benefit the people of Venezuela and the U.S., but some lawmakers are not convinced.
A Yates County mother accused of abandoning her child is now in custody. 43-year-old Ashley Montgomery of Penn Yan turned herself in after more than 2 years. Investigators say she left her 13-year-old child and 2 dogs alone in September 23. They were found alive, but the home was considered unlivable. Montgomery is facing multiple charges, including endangering the welfare of a child and animal abandonment.
All right, we are going to take a look now at what we have brewing for the next 2 hours coming up on ARC Rochester. At 8:40, our friends with Spatchcock Funk are showing us how to make Irish cannonballs, which is apparently a type of meatball.
Interesting. Never heard of that.
Me neither.
Then in our next hour, a closer look at why some breweries in our region are closing their doors. Christian Garzone will join us for a reporter recap.
And then later on, some of the volunteer opportunities coming up at Lollypop Farm.
A lot to talk about. First, though, we want to talk about the forecast, because it's far different out there today than what we saw just a week ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really incredible stuff. Meteorologist Marty Snyder here. We are talking about warm-up that is unseasonably warm. It's nice.
That's it. Yeah, we're going to move things along pretty well, maybe even about 20 degrees above average as we head later into the week. Today's going to be a day when we're going to be close to average, just a little bit above. We're well above the average temperature that we usually see for this time of day. And as we head through the afternoon, that margin's going to be a little tighter relative to the average high. But what's left of this precipitation, that will continue to move out. You can see that southeastward push, a lot of it diminishing as well. It was enough to cause a little coating of snow on the ground in a few places this morning, but we are starting off with at least what's left of that precipitation moving out, even a little bit of a mist on the camera lens there from some of that low-level cloud cover and fog that's out there. Nothing too significant at this point, but you can see that haziness in the atmosphere. A lot of places are starting off in the 30s. Most areas above freezing. Some areas to the south just a little below, a few 31 showing up well south of town. But today we're going to see temperatures rise back to about the upper 30s for highs. What's left of the precipitation, that's just in the process of tapering off now. Down to 33 tonight. Tomorrow, a little more sunshine works back in from south to north across the area. That'll gradually play out. 46 then, probably back into the mid-50s as we head into Friday. That's about 20 degrees or so above average for this time of year, but there is a catch. There is going to be some rain that'll pass through then, and then temperatures slide back on Saturday by a little bit, even more so into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But the good news, even after those temperatures drop a little bit there, still those temperatures are at or slightly above average for this time of year. So really not as sharply as cold over these upcoming days as what we have been seeing. So a nice little change there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We like that, Marty.
Yeah, all working in the right direction.
It is. All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll go off the top now, start with some of the stories that have piqued our interest. I will start things off today. On this show, I've talked a little bit about stupid food. Do you remember? Okay, so we see it a lot in big cities, restaurants, bakeries, bars. They go a little too far with a classic dish, and they make it something kind of insane, like a Bloody Mary that has like an entire breakfast sandwich stacked on top, or that gold leaf pizza that we talked about, even sushi burgers. It's exactly what it sounds like, and it sounds pretty stupid. But this food craze in New York City is one that I think I might be able to get behind. I found an article highlighting a famous pastry shop in Brooklyn that sells 5-pound cannolis. One of my favorite foods, if it's done right. I've found the best place that you can get them is usually like some mom and pop shop tucked away in the corner of like a shopping plaza or a shop that feels like your grandma's kitchen. The shell needs to be crispy but not crumbly. The filling made with ricotta, vanilla, and topped with garnishes. It all needs to be a good balance between sweet and tangy. People who have stopped by this place, Circo's pantry shop in Brooklyn, that should be pastry shop, pardon me, says it checks all of the boxes and then some. These cannolis weigh as much as about a half a gallon of paint.
Holy.
Or a very small cat. Celebrities have gone viral praising the cannolis and the founder. Even the cake boss, Buddy Valastro, has shared his love for this monstrosity. Look, it's bigger than their heads. The cannolis cost a pretty penny. They're about $100 for one of these big boys. And you do have to make a special order if you want to get one for your next family party, or if you're like me and, the next time you have a really bad day at work, you decide you need a little sweet treat. Or a really big sweet treat. The shop's owner, Anthony, says over Christmas they made about 40 of these huge cannolis, and they typically will make about 6 orders every single week. It doesn't take long, all in all, just about 5 minutes to stuff the entire thing. How long does it take to eat? I guess it depends on how many friends you have or how hungry you are. But pretty incredible. And I think I could put that away in, I would say, about 20 minutes.
Well, I've told you this before. Yeah, I was in 10th grade, and my homeroom teacher, Mrs. Dobraz, Barbara Dobraz, she used to make these cheesecakes that were incredible. And it was a sheet cheesecake. It was this big. I kid you not. I paid like $150 for the thing.
In 10th grade?
Yes. Got the entire thing, walked it home in a blizzard, kept it on the back deck, stored it out there during the winter, and I stored it. It stayed out there as I ate it over the course of, 3 weeks, and it was gone.
It wasn't 3 weeks. It wasn't 3 weeks. How long was it?
It probably wasn't 3 weeks. I'm sure it was a far shorter amount of time. I was a growing boy. I was eating cheesecake.
Growing which way?
Definitely outward when I was eating that cheesecake. I'll tell you what, though. Sometimes those big desserts are just what you need.
They're really, they're good for the soul.
They are.
And you know what? So I totally can get behind this. My concern would be that it would be like a lot of filling and not enough of the shell.
Yep.
But, beggars can't be choosers.
Nope.
You know what I mean? It's like you're still walking away with an insanely delicious looking cannoli.
Yeah, you don't, and I would make the argument, I don't want the shell in every bite. I'm going to take a spoon.
See?
I'm going to take a spoon and I'm going to scoop some and I'm going to use like some of my shortbread cookies and I'm going to put it on my shortbread cookies and eat that. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. And when you have a case of shortbread cookies in your desk drawer.
The world is your oyster. The
it
world
really
is your 5-pound cannoli.
How much is it?
$100. Which, if you think about it, your 10th grade teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was robbing you.
She was.
Seriously.
Totally worth the robbery, though.
Okay.
All right, for my off the top this morning, I want to head to Italy. We were talking about Italian food. Why not head to Italy, where a social media post sparked a lawsuit. A 42-year-old guy from Sicily is suing a restaurant because they posted a TikTok video that exposed his affair. Here's what happened. This guy tells his wife that he's going out for a business dinner, right? Classic. Except he's not meeting colleagues. He's on a date with his secret lover. The restaurant, meantime, is filming promotional content for their TikTok, trying to show off the atmosphere, the crowd, the food, whatever. They capture him and his date on camera, and then they post it. Boom, goes viral. His wife sees the video. What's she do? Immediately tells him she's leaving, kicks him out of the house. The marriage is over. So what's this guy do? He lawyers up. Now he's claiming the restaurant violated his privacy by filming him without consent and posting it online. An Italian consumer rights group is representing him, and they're seeking damages in this case, which means money. They're arguing that the restaurant exposed him to unpredictable consequences, and that posting customer footage without permission violates Italian privacy laws. Now, here's my take. This guy doesn't have a leg to stand on. Not morally, anyway. Sure, there might be a legal route to this argument about privacy and consent. Businesses probably should get permission before putting customers in promotional videos. But let's be real here. The reason his life fell apart isn't because the restaurant posted a video of him. It's because he made a choice to cheat on his wife. He lied to her, he broke their vows, then he got caught. Don't cheat on your spouse, and you'll never have to worry about going viral in a video like this. Life is so much easier when you make the right decisions, the morally correct decisions. You don't have to remember which lies you told. You don't have to look over your shoulder. You don't have to sue a restaurant because you got exposed to doing something you knew was wrong. This isn't the first time TikTok has accidentally blown up someone's life. We all remember last year, the executive at that tech company who got caught on the kiss cam at the Coldplay concert holding onto a woman who wasn't his wife. Well, that marriage ended too in divorce. In 2024, 2 women discovered through TikTok they'd been dating the same guy. The list goes on and on, people. Bottom line, if you're doing something you don't want your spouse to see, maybe just don't do it. And if you do get caught, own it. Don't sue the messenger.
I think in this day and age, everybody is... I think you have to assume that for the most part, people are recording things on their phones.
Always.
Whether it is, an affair, or you're stealing something, or you're, behaving poorly in public. I think it's safe to assume that if somebody doesn't already have their phone out, taking a picture or recording something else, when they see you doing what you're doing, they're probably going to take it out and do it anyways.
Absolutely.
We were talking the other day with Crime Stoppers about the man who was assaulted.
Yes. Yes.
On the steps outside of, what is it? Outside of a public
DSS.
building. DSS, thank you. And somebody got out their phone and recorded it, recorded it happening. If you're out in public, I think it's safe to assume that if somebody's not recording you like this, security cameras will,
Yep.
or, but yeah, you can't shoot the messenger here.
What was it? A year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I had an encounter at, I'm not going to say the place, but I was getting a sandwich. They were making me a sandwich. I told you about this.
Yes, I do remember.
I put the order in friendly as I'm just hungry. I just want a sub, and I order it. And the attitude that I was given, and then I was told that I was not going to be waited on by this person. That I'm not waiting on you. Go find somebody else. Is what I was. And I thought, I wanted to respond, but then I thought to myself, no. Full line of people back here.
Yeah.
Daniel.
That was such a bizarre situation that you were in.
Wild.
Yeah.
Told the company about it, never heard back. I know.
Wow.
What are you going to do? Hey, I've eaten there again because the food is irresistible. Coming up, some trending stories that are filling your feed this Wednesday.
And don't forget, watch us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel. We're back after this.
Hey, 8:15, time for some trending stories that are filling your feed. We're going to start with a little monkey business and a big mess.
Yikes. All right, police in Tennessee called to an unusual crime scene over the weekend after a pawn shop reported a break-in.
Turns out, a monkey, specifically a capuchin monkey, made his way through a doggy door and past the shop's cats.
His name is Chester, and the business owner spoke to the reporters about what his mission seemed to be.
He really hated computer keyboards. There was 3 computer keyboards just bashed. The keys were laying in the floor.
Do you remember when I got my keyboard and everybody hated it in the newsroom?
It is the loudest keyboard. You and one other person have very...
Ashley.
Oh, well, Maddie Kay, I believe, also has a similar...
Oh,
yes.
really?
Well,
but it's the original way that it's the way that you learn in like typing class. It's like the big chunky ones.
Yep.
And yeah, it's a little loud.
You learn that way in typing class because they taught you on a typewriter, obviously. After all that, Chester got hungry and he broke into a bag of potato chips and had some crackers as well.
The monkey was allegedly stolen from an Alabama farm, then taken to Morristown, where
throwing stuff
guess
around
that's where he
inside
lives.
that store.
Yeah.
I live here now. Animal Control would not give a comment to a reporter there, but says the monkey is back with its rightful owner.
And the store is back to its regular business.
I love that.
I know.
Do you remember at Halloween? Oh, you were off that day. I think Steph
was.
did it as
I
a off
celebrate
the
privately.
top. You do celebrate privately. There was I think it was a capuchin monkey that broke into or didn't break in, got loose in a Spirit Halloween and was swinging from the rafters, and they had to try and get it a cookie to bring it back down.
It's amazing.
Of course.
Phenomenal.
The cookie worked. Moving on, Josh Allen's opposing QB for the week, Trevor Lawrence, had a fun weekend, and one woman in Jacksonville now has one of the greatest 2 truths and a lie ever.
All right, so I saw this on social media and had a good long laugh. So Sunday night, Trevor Lawrence celebrated with the Jaguars for earning a playoff spot, and so they went to a bar, like you do.
Now a video is going viral on TikTok because one woman not only met him,
She squatted him. Take a look.
what does that mean?
You're going to see.
Oh, get out of here. Seriously?
Seriously. Down she goes.
Wow.
Back up. This is Natasha Lane. And she said when she asked him, he was shocked and asked if she was serious. She said she very, very much was.
She also talked about what happened after squatting him.
After I put him down, he stood there for a second and, whoa, you're a very strong woman. I said, thanks, I work out.
The reporter who spoke to Lane found out she's a disabled veteran.
Natasha says by squatting the QB, she got a new personal record. Looking at the comments on the video, the NFL called her a legend.
Love it. StubHub commented, "You're squatting $50 million."
Look at his smile. He's like just as impressed as the rest of us. One user said Lawrence might not remember everyone who's asked for an autograph, but he will definitely remember the person who asked to squat him.
Yeah, you will. Another user challenged her to squat all of the NFL's quarterbacks. Listen, I think that would be cool for her.
Do you think you could squat me?
Yeah,
Yeah?
absolutely.
You want to try? Just kidding.
Do you want to?
No, I don't. Because if you can't,
We can do
If
it.
you-
I absolutely can.
if you can't do it, I will. Like, that'll be the end. That'll
Maybe
be
we
it.
practice off air and then we show the people?
Let y'all know,
Huh?
the camera is panned out. It's
Oh, we
We're not-
see.
No. I'm
We see. We're gonna try it off air before we show the people. Is that all right? Okay.
All right, coming up, a look at the forecast. Mark McLean is here, and we're also going to do weather trivia after the break.
Here, come on, jump on.
did squat.
He
me.
did it.
I did.
There's photographic
I
evidence.
did. We'll show you the video in a little bit.
And we almost succeeded in taking out this table.
Okay,
yeah.
that was.
Squat number
close.
4.
It was close.
We did almost.
But not
Yeah.
because I'm big.
No, not at all. I lost my balance.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's move on. Listen,
It was fun.
the fact that we do these kinds of things.
Nobody can say that we don't give 100%.
I think at the end of weather, you should show the people.
We could try. We are an impressive bunch. I'm just saying. I impress myself some days. And
Hope the
today's one
boss
of those
is
days.
watching.
You get to go home and say, yeah, I squatted my co-anchor today.
Yeah.
Not every.
You can squat me.
You
could.
No.
You could do it 100%.
Not in these shoes.
Not in those shoes, but 100% you could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to try
This is
during the break?
amazing.
Yeah, we'll try it during the break.
Oh, no. Let's talk
First
about...
try Friday.
Oh, there you
gotta
go.
squat
there
your-
you go.
your co-host,
That's it. Weather trivia.
Okay.
So on this date, 27 years ago, we had a pretty widespread flood in western New York. This went down the Genesee River, Black Creek, areas south of Rochester especially. So today's weather trivia runs with that theme. And I think we have some video, too, after the trivia goes up. We'll take a look at that. But, this was plus snowmelt. So we had snowmelt plus this rainfall, and we had fairly widespread flood warnings. How much rain fell on that 2-day event? Was it 0.8 of an inch, 1.41, 2.02, or 2.82? Now, I can remember... we were on college break at this point. I can remember coming home and watching the coverage of it, obviously interested in the weather. Look at these videos.
Wow.
God.
And that car is, it's submerged up to the doors. You got to imagine what it's like on the interior after,
Yeah,
something
it
like
won't
that.
come-
Look at some of these,
my God.
buildings just inundated with water. And our,
That's a
who's
bookstore.
Beth's position?
Assistant news director.
Yes, thank you. Assistant News Director Beth went through, and there was lots and lots of video of all this flooding. And this was the Scottsville area.
That's 13 Wham.
Yeah, I think it was our archive.
That's our archives.
Our archive up in the front.
Wow.
Yeah, we had some pretty widespread flooding, and this was across many areas. Lots of sump pump failures. The fire departments were called around, even a few evacuations, as you can see. But it's tough this time of the year. You get some ice jams. You get a really cold period like we just had, and then you get snow melt. You get some rainfall, and water's got to go somewhere. Right?
Yeah,
Water's
sure
gotta go
does.
somewhere. So that's the weather trivia
does.
for today. How much? Never do that, by the way.
No.
Yeah, no,
Never try
that's.
to cross a
Yeah.
flooded roadway.
No.
Turn around.
Yeah.
What do you need? 2 inches of moving water to carry the car away?
Or your footing. I think it's
Yeah.
like 25-mile-per-hour water flow. Just a couple inches of water can knock you off your feet, and then you get swept wherever that current's
Yeah.
going. So
Yeah.
that's a problem, obviously. We'll have the answer at 9 o'clock right here in Arc Rochester. But something, the rain yesterday just made me think about that, and I saw the record pop up in the log. I said, well, let's put this up tomorrow. And we actually ended up with over 0.6 of an inch of rain yesterday. So it was a soaker. And technically, we are still in drought in some spots in western New York from last summer. So, the rain is welcome as long as it doesn't create flooding, like you saw there. 33 right now. The visibility is at 8 miles, the west wind at 13. It's interesting setup because it was slippery walking out this morning. The driveway, the sidewalk.
Was it?
There was this little coating of snow, and it doesn't take a lot. But the system is now off to our east, so that means that we're on the cold side of this system. So it doesn't have a lot of precipitation to work with. But back closer, you see those white colors. That's some flurries. We've got a little bit of that going on east of Rochester. Now, over the next few hours, this is all out of the picture. I want to stress that this is not going to be a concern deeper into the day. Just lots of clouds around tonight. Clouds, and we'll have to watch for fog tonight, too. If the air gets still enough overnight tonight, there's the possibility of some areas of fog. And then tomorrow afternoon, even if it's only 2 or 3 hours of sun, it's going to move the temperature pretty nicely into the mid-40s. Yesterday, it was looking like there might have been maybe 4, 5, 6 hours of sun, so we were thinking closer to 50. But today, looking at temps in the 40s at least. And beyond that, we're going to go up even more for Friday, push that number into the mid-50s. So whatever snow cover that we do have out there will likely be gone by the end of the week. Now, the January thaw continues into next week with, generally speaking, above-average temperatures. But the longer range forecast towards the end of the month does get us back into a more winter-like pattern. So enjoy the little break while we have it. for the winter lovers, we will get back to your favorite season shortly. But feeling damp today, temps in the upper 30s, flurry, drizzle initially, some fog tonight, 33 degrees for the low temperature, which is close to a normal high for this time of the year. And that 7-day forecast on the extended, it does stay in the 40s into the weekend, but there's the little cool down towards the end of the weekend. A little windy on Sunday too, as that colder air comes back into play. We'll have to watch that, but all in all, no big storm systems that are going to disrupt travel in Western New York.
If I may, I want to point this out. We talked a lot leading up to the new year about how long last January was.
Yeah.
This January, we're already 7 days deep.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, but we're 7 days deep, and we're 55-degree weather on tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're only 1 month away from what I quote call the heart of winter, the coldest of lows that we experience throughout the year. It can get, 10, 20 below in parts of Western New York. So we're really moving quickly towards the heart.
That didn't really help.
No, the heart of winter. And then, it's all, by January 22nd, we're already gaining 2 minutes of visible daylight.
I wanted to end the segment on it. We're on an upward swing.
Yeah.
You're more of we're not in the thick of winter yet.
It's not we're not going to see 50 straight days of snow cover. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
My quick question, real quick, and then we got to go. When do we start the spring countdown?
Ooh, I don't know, Hannah, do we have a...
I say we do it next week. I say it starting next Monday.
Okay.
Let's go
She
for
just
it.
said she's going to start making one.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Maybe next weather hit. We'll
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see. Hey, don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more to come right here on Arc Rochester.
We'll be right back.
.31 this Wednesday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on Arc Rochester. I'm Dan Schrack.
I'm Abby Fridman. We are starting off right now with New York State. It's one of the 5 listed by the Trump administration having its child care funding frozen.
Yeah, this all comes after online scrutiny grew over the child care centers in Minnesota. Here's national correspondent Christine Frizzell.
The Department of Homeland Security now has more than 2,000 agents and officers on the ground in Minneapolis. The surge in resources.
All right, let's go in.
Following this viral video from conservative influencer Nick Shirley.
And this building here, right here, has generated millions of dollars, and it seems like business isn't even open right now.
He's accused daycare centers and other businesses, most run by Somali Americans, of committing fraud for getting millions in tax dollars but not operating, leading to an immediate pause in funding for all child care services in the state. Minnesota state investigators say they've followed up, and daycare centers accused of fraud are in fact operating normally.
When one Somali does something wrong, we all get collective punishment.
Shirley says his video has brought attacks by, quote, leftists.
And it's just a moment where they could have really been like, okay, you guys, let's come together. Let's tell everyone fraud's bad. Let's crack down on the fraud. Instead, they come after the person who's exposing the fraud.
The Trump administration also announcing it will freeze $10 billion for low-income families in 5 Democratic states as Republicans on Capitol Hill get ready for a hearing on Minnesota.
The reason we need to present this evidence publicly on a national level is to help the Department of Justice obtain more warrants to go in. We're getting reports that many of these daycares are changing their names and they're having break-ins and mysteriously losing their files.
Governor Tim Walz, accused of covering up the fraud, has insisted he's been fighting it, but just ended his campaign to run for a 3rd term.
Every minute that I spend defending my own political interest would be a minute I can't spend defending the people of Minnesota against the criminals who prey on our generosity and the cynics who want to prey on our differences.
Governor Walz, as well as Minnesota's Attorney General Keith Ellison, have both been invited to another hearing by the House Oversight Committee in February to answer questions on alleged Minnesota fraud. No word yet on whether they'll accept that invitation. I'm Christine Frizzell reporting.
All right, and again, New York State is one of those states with child care funding frozen, and it likely will impact many families.
Yeah, for more on the impact it could have, we're joined by the Director of Policy with the Children's Agenda, Pete Nabozny. Pete, thank you so much for coming in. What was your initial reaction when you heard that New York State would be included in the states where child care funding is cut?
Well, on the one hand, it's a bit bewildering because we have no credible allegations of widespread fraud in the child care system in New York. We have some pretty strong safeguards that we could talk about that prevent, at least the reports of what we're hearing in other places. I'm not sure how accurate those things are, but I can say, from what I've seen working this field for a number of years, there are a lot of safeguards in place in New York to ensure that the families receiving child care assistance in New York State here in Monroe County are families that qualify for assistance, that need that support so that they can that parent can go to work, they can go get an education, and their children are in a safe and nurturing environment while they do so. So it's a little bewildering, but then again, politics comes into everything. I don't think it's a coincidence. The states that were selected for this are not of the president's party, and so this is an unfortunate political football that has the potential to impact the lives of a lot of low-income New Yorkers.
It might seem self-explanatory, but tell us in your own words what exactly the definition is of child care funding. When people hear that, they probably just think of something kind of broad, but specifically.
Yeah, so at a fundamental level, we invest both federal, state, and local dollars in making childcare more affordable for working families, particularly low-income families. Childcare is very expensive. It's very expensive for a good reason because kids need, a caring adult to take care of them. Young children in particular, you can't have one adult taking care of 20 infants, so it's very expensive to have children in a care environment. And that cost can make it hard for a parent who doesn't make a ton of money to stay in the workforce. And so as a society, we've said, okay, we're going to invest some tax dollars into helping lower income working class parents stay in the workforce despite having young children so that they can pay taxes, they can pay their rent or pay their mortgage, things like that. And we, in doing so, we prevent the fact of having a child from pushing you into poverty. And so it's a critical support for low-income families. Almost 8,000 children in Monroe County benefit from this program every day. But essentially, someone goes and they apply, they provide a bunch of paperwork, their pay stubs, verification from their employer that they're working. They have to fill out a bunch of forms, and then they get a voucher that they can take to a child care provider in the community that helps reduce some of the costs of child care for that family.
It sounds like this funding by way of child care also helps local economies because it allows someone to have that job and to pay taxes, then put that money back into their local grocer.
Yeah, exactly. If you take a look at like a toddler classroom at a child care center in this community here, you have 10 children in that class, and you have 2 adults, a teacher and an assistant taking care of them. Well, those 10 children, there's likely 10 parents, 20 parents who are able to work because those children are in that program there. So that's contributing to the overall growth of our economy, our tax receipts. They're spending money going to the store, paying sales tax. They're also providing for their children while they're working there. And so this is a program that's really important to New York, but also to our employers, to the business community, to our tax base, to all sorts of different parts of our economy here. It's a critically important program for our community.
Looking at this freeze, what can we expect in the next month or so?
Yeah, so a lot of this depends on how long this plays out. Without getting into all the details, there's a pretty complicated process from when Monroe County issues a voucher to a family to when the federal government ends up reimbursing some of the cost of that. And so in the short term, I think it's really important for parents, for childcare providers to not expect that they won't be able to get care next week. They will. This shouldn't disrupt anything right away. New York State also invests a lot of state tax dollars in this program, and so we've got some resources to help us for a while. However, if this extends for months, we're going to start to see some really negative impacts, and the state's going to have to face some pretty difficult choices. New York in total gets about, between a couple different funding sources, about $1 billion in child care assistance for the federal government, and contributes another $1 billion. So we have some state dollars that we can use, but it's hard to make up for $1 billion in frozen funds, over the long term.
Pete Nabazdi with the Children's Agenda. Pete, hopefully this will, we won't have to speak on this topic again. Hopefully this freeze will end sooner rather than later, but we do appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Time right now is 8:39. Stick around. We're back after this.
Y'all looking for a
We're nearly 1 week into the new year, and if you're looking to go dry all January, why not start?
All right, so this morning we are taste testing a few non-alcoholic beers by Brooklyn Brewery. So here they are.
Not so dry January.
Not so dry.
It's,
so
dryish.
All right.
they are non-alcoholic, but there is 0.5%, right?
Yes, there is.
Is that what it says?
Technically,
That's what it says,
It has
yeah.
to be fermented to make quote beer. So there is.
Mark would know. He's an expert.
This is true. This is true.
Yep.
So let's
Expert
crack
in this
one.
area.
What
All right.
what flavor do you have?
This is the Special Effects Hoppy Amber NA. There we go.
I have stuff on my
I know
hands,
I'm
so
not
don't
gonna
wanna
like
touch all the
You don't think?
Hoppy.
Too much hops?
I don't think I'm gonna like very many of the. I think are they all IPAs?
This one is. I don't believe
This
that this
is
one
IPA.
is.
That's IPA.
IPAs are a big one though for the craft brewers.
Yeah, I know.
I will take one and pass.
Yep.
I feel like I don't typically
Thank you.
crave a beer. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like it
Next one.
when
Sure.
the.
I touched
Oh, you
this
got that? Okay. When the in the summertime especially.
That's when
Like,
you crave beer every day.
every
Don't
day.
even lie to the people.
I'm in a relationship
Don't-
with Space Kitty. It's fine.
Oh,
How's your wife feel about that?
Her name is Space Kitty.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wait, which one is this one?
This is. Let me look at the can again. Special
blue one.
Effects, Hoppy Amber, zesty, satisfying, flavorful. I'm guessing.
Listen,
nice.
I'll drink it, and I'm not gonna say no to it because it doesn't taste bad.
Yeah.
That's
It's
good.
it's a good
Light.
beer. It's
Yeah.
just hoppy, and I'm not a huge hoppy person.
Yeah.
I don't like the
Yeah.
hops.
Is this a local? This is not local.
Brooklyn.
Is this local?
Brooklyn.
I don't know.
Well,
Are
I
they
didn't know if it was
literally
like
out of
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn?
New York, or if somebody's name is Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, New York, and and Utica.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
They must where they make Utica Club there.
How do you like that? Okay.
It's good.
Classic Golden. Special Effects. Classic Golden. Is it special effects because there's no alcohol in it?
We're trading out cups.
Maybe.
Clearly.
Do we want to?
Are we?
I don't know. Are we?
I'm fine using the same
Yeah?
one.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
really
I'm
care.
not
Alright.
finishing this.
You say you're not finishing it?
It's good. That's not why I'm not finishing it. I just want to leave room for
Okay,
more.
we're doing. Yeah.
Leave room for more. She wouldn't eat any of my shortbread cookies this morning.
This morning, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw
I had
a
a big
picture.
breakfast. I showed Mark a picture.
Yes, it looked good.
Of your breakfast?
Yeah.
I didn't get to see
Oh,
it.
really? I didn't see it.
the
Steph
same
does the
thing
meal
this
prep
week.
on Sundays.
Yeah.
What did we
breaks them
have?
It is diced potatoes with 2 egg bites, similar to the Starbucks ones, but homemade. And I do a piece of sourdough with bread and
look
jelly,
good.
or butter and
Sourdough.
jelly.
Okay.
That sourdough.
Cheers. Non-alcoholic special effects. Classic Golden. Brooklyn Brewery.
This one is good. It's definitely lighter, I would say, than
It is.
Yeah, I like that.
You know,
I would say
I
this
like
one's
the other
top.
one
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I did.
Yeah.
This one's a little lighter.
Yeah.
It is. But I think if I'm gonna taste hops, give me hops. Don't give me hoppy water.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
second
it's
it.
all right.
I told you guys the fun facts.
You want me to break one? This
Or
time?
I guess
Yeah.
one of my small fun facts. When I went to the Guinness factory, I couldn't do it. I couldn't drink the baby one.
Oh, yeah?
And then they give you a coupon for a free one
Uh-huh.
afterwards when you go through the tour. So
You didn't do it?
no, I
What do you
got it. I
mean?
got the hops. I think it was 27 or something like that. It was another option
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
anyone who couldn't.
But
do
you
it.
didn't do a standard Guinness?
No.
No?
Steph.
Have
Yeah.
you ever had Guinness?
I tasted a little bit of it in one sip, and I knew
There or
Yeah.
here?
there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Couple down there. I just need one cup. You guys have a cup. All right.
It's delicious. I'll tell you what. I didn't go on the tour. I drank across the street.
You know, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same vibe.
Same water. It tasted the same.
They look so thick, but then you drink it and it's smooth, which is weird.
Last time I had a Guinness was with you on
your-
two
Yep,
St.
gotcha.
Patrick's Days ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me not try it.
Uh-oh.
Made my mouth sweat.
Do you want
Whoa.
to wait?
Was that the
two
one
St.
where I lost my
Patrick's?
debit card?
I was just gonna say, let's finish this. Let's let this play out.
So we were at the bar that Mark has a drink, his own specialty drink over there.
Yes. Yes.
And somebody came around with Boilermakers.
That's right.
Which is, Guinness, and then you drop the shot of, Bailey's in there.
Oh, that's good. Right?
But it instantly curdles, so you have to chug it as fast as you can. And at that point, in the day, I had already had a lot to drink. So mine curdled immediately because I couldn't drink it fast enough. And so it was really gross. And then somebody knocked over like an entire tray of Boilermakers.
Oh.
Do you guys want to see a video from that? Because Abby texted me.
Oh my God, on St. Patrick's Day. That was last year. I'm talking to.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you did 2 years ago too.
Probably.
What the heck did I just pour here?
We are drinking the green one, whatever the green one is.
Oh, okay.
It says crisp grapefruit.
Oh, we got a minute.
Huh.
This is the IPA.
I'm not mad at it.
No.
I like
the blue is
Hoppy
still my
Amber
favorite.
better.
Yeah.
All right, last
Last
Wait,
one.
that one's the grapefruit.
This one is the
Oh yeah, this is still
Special
top for me.
Effects IPA.
that
which
wasn't
is-
grapefruit that
which
you
is
just made us drink.
grapefruit. It is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All IPAs have some kind of fruit in them.
This is grapefruit IPA.
Okay.
It's a little early for
I
this
know.
flavor in my mouth.
I know. Is it?
No
it's not even.
disrespect.
It's not even 9 o'clock.
But it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It sure is.
It always is.
Thank you.
There you go. One more. Nope.
Which one was mine?
It has
I
a
forgot it.
nice
Yeah.
fruity scent
Sure.
to
It does.
Yeah.
Smells-
This was mine.
It smells like a grapefruit.
This one does.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I don't know if
That's
it's
actually
top
nice.
or number
That's
two.
that's good.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want any of them right now, though.
I know.
It's early.
Yeah, like I'm good. I'm good.
I just finished the coffee and the yogurt over there.
You
No.
did?
Yeah. So
Okay,
it's quite a mix.
I think I'm going grapefruit,
Yeah.
then Hoppy Amber,
Yeah.
and then cancel the other two out.
Yeah.
Not a fan of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree with you on that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put this one at the top.
What's that
one's
one?
the blue Hoppy
Blue one?
Amber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Mark?
Yeah, I would say the grapefruit IPA there, and then I like the IPAs. So
Okay,
probably put that second.
we have to wrap and we have to go, but quickly as we go to break, have you been dry January?
No.
No.
Most of my days are dry.
So yes?
Yes.
Didn't stick. Hey, we're getting a look at what's coming up in today's Political Pulse on the other side of the break.
We still have much more to get to this morning coming up on ARC Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock hour.
Stephanie Joseph is over at the live desk with a preview of what we can expect in Political Pulse. Hey, Steph.
Hey there, guys. In today's political pulse, the White House is once again expressing its desire to acquire Greenland, why officials say it's necessary, and how lawmakers are reacting. Plus, the country's latest plan for Venezuelan oil announced by President Trump. And the priorities a local lawmaker is outlining as state senators and assembly members return to Albany for a new session. Then details on growing scrutiny in Minnesota from federal authorities. That's all coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. ARC Rochester returns after this.
Thing of moonshine.
Excuses.
Oh, 9 o'clock on this Wednesday morning, January 7th.
Mocking my Irish ancestry?
No, because we both
we're
also
Irish.
have Irish ancestry, and you can't keep using that as an excuse.
All right.
Mark McLean is here. We're talking weather trivia now, and let's get into it.
Talking about things that are pouring, I guess.
Yes.
Yes. Like flooding rain. Wow, 27 years ago. Actually, 28 now, right? I have to get my math right on this. 1998, right? This was January 6th and 7th. We had a lot of rain. And we had some snow melt to go along with that. We had some real problems in the area. You know, it's long enough ago that some will probably remember it, but how much rain fell during that little deluge? Was it 0.8 of an inch, 1.41 inches? 2.02 inches or 2.82 inches of rain on the 6th and 7th. And we've got lots of, some of these may not be guesses, right? Cheryl says C, Dave says D, Frank C, the wife says D, Barbara and Ed also have D, Amy and Yvonne have B.
What do you mean some of them might not be guesses?
Like they might remember.
From
the actual event, yeah. Eva and Eva's husband Richard say C, Cynthia, Kirsten, Karen, Julie all have C. She remembers her garage flooding.
Kirsten,
C.
I gotta go with her.
Yeah.
I gotta go with her.
Lisa had, I think it was B there. Dennis, Diane C. Mary and Rod had D. So lots of entries this morning.
Kirsten said C, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I got to go with.
Yeah.
So it was 2 back-to-back daily records for rainfall plus all the snow melt, and it actually did get up to 2.82 inches. So 3 inches of rain in the month of January would be like getting 6 inches of rain in a summer thunderstorm. If you had something like that in comparison. There's just, the ground is frozen, so it instantly turns into runoff. There's no soaking it down into the ground. So it has to find a place to run off to, which is our tributaries, our creeks, our streams. So Black Creek is one that can go up pretty quickly. Some of the ones out off to our west, Tonawanda Creek, Cazenovia Creek, towards Buffalo go up pretty quickly, as does the Awatka Creek. And it all ends up in the Genesee River. There's a little area where it all kind of comes in, and that area often can flood near Avon, lowlands near Scottsville, some of the flooding from those areas. So that was a memorable event for a lot of folks. The snow melt obviously had a play on that. Hey, haven't had this one out in a while. Remember this one? The sidewalk forecast. How does the morning walk look? I put this up because I stepped out on the driveway this morning and I almost ended up in my rear end. It was a little icy, right? The bottom of the driveway was actually snow covered, but the top of the driveway, actually the snow went to, a little bit of an ice cover. So at the bus stop this morning, it was a little bit icy. Just keep that in mind if you're out for your walk this morning. That secondary roadways, sidewalks, parking lots, that kind of thing could be a little slick for you. And keep that in mind for your...
Look at this guy.
Oh my gosh.
Here, Friva.
So
You gotta love it. God, is it just one antler too? Is that a Grinch antler? It is. I love it.
Look at the eyes.
I love
little
it.
face.
Can I have one more treat? Look at that.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't want to get out of bed.
One or the other right there. Some wet paws this morning. Tomorrow's your day. Tomorrow's looking pretty nice for this time of the year. It's A+ forecast. Friday, some wet paws. Saturday looks like there could be a little bit of a soaker in there. Very interesting forecast temperature-wise, too, on Saturday. We're in the 40s right now. If things play out a little differently, we could be adding that into the 50s column as well. Sunday, some wet paws as well. And right now, we've got 34. The cloud height just went back up a little bit. That's a sign that the storm system is moving off to our east. That cloud height last hour was 700 feet. Now it's up to 1,000 feet. So the visibility coming back up. And anytime you can see those buildings right there downtown, that's a pretty good day this time of the year on the HD Whamcam. Satellite radar, that little swirl off to the east, that's low pressure, and that's going to continue to move off to the east as we get on the backside of that system. That's where that little coating of snow and ice came into play. It's outside in the parking lot, too.
Yes.
By the way. It's like up by the cars.
Okay.
Little slick. Not a lot. Like we were talking about yesterday morning, just a smidge of a coating out there. But Ultimate Doppler, the live scan, a lot of that is now clearing the area. So when do we get some sunshine, right? Who needs some vitamin D? I do.
Yeah.
Definitely. High pressure comes in. It's a begrudgingly slow process this time of the year to clear out the clouds, but that looks like it happens tomorrow afternoon and evening. We're hoping to get a view also of Jupiter. We're getting a very close pass from Jupiter. It's going to be very bright in the sky. If it's out there tomorrow evening, and if we have enough clearing, you may get a chance to see that as close as it will be this year. So it'll be big and bright. But the January thaw, we're in the mid-50s for Friday, mid-40s for Saturday, back to the 30s for Sunday. All of those temperatures still above normal for this time of the year. We'll reach the upper 30s today. If we see a glimpse of the sun, we'll consider ourselves lucky today. Tonight, we'll have to watch out for some fog. It's one of these scenarios where we've got warm air over cold ground and snow, so that's always a good recipe for fog. 33, and next week looks pretty seasonable to start off. It will be breezy on Friday and windy on Sunday as that colder air comes back into play, but seasonable, I would say, overall for Monday and Tuesday. For the winter lovers, don't throw the towel in yet. The end of this month looks much more active in terms of winter weather.
But look at this.
Oh, Hannah, you came through.
Look at that. We're on an even number right there.
Yep.
72.
Yeah, it won't be long now.
No, it won't be long there.
I love to see the snowdrops. They're the tiny little fighters that come through in February, late February, early March. Always the first sign, then the crocus after that. Then you start moving down the
Doesn't
the
it make
bulb
you
line.
feel so good when you see those
I love it.
go around?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's great.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, McLean.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Much more to get to this morning. We're back after this.
Hey, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this.
Welcome back. In our region, several craft breweries have announced they're turning off the taps and closing their doors.
Our Christian Garzone takes a closer look at the rising trend and explains why.
In recent months, a number of craft beer breweries have shut their taps off. K2, Fifth Frame, Heroes Brewing, and others. Paul Leone, executive director of the New York State Brewers Association, says the industry is actually going through a course correction. Here's why.
I mean, at one point, we were opening a brewery every 8 days in the state of New York. It was never sustainable.
In the years before COVID, he says New York State had 535 craft beer houses, the second highest in the nation. Leone says the current market has a capacity for about 500. He also says the post-pandemic economy since 2020 has been tricky.
The combination between tariffs, an uncertain economy, generational gaps, all of those are a factor.
When it comes to alcohol consumption, a recent Gallup poll showed a new low of U.S. adults consuming alcohol, 54%, down from 60% in 2023, with young Americans down 9%.
I think the hype cycle is over.
Greg Fagan opened Heroes Brewing on Atlantic Avenue in 2020 until he had to shut it down. He said it was never profitable. Customers' tastes, he says, have moved beyond beer.
And you got to remember, gummies and cannabis and legal marijuana, that's also a big factor.
To adapt, Evan Fleury with Spotted Octopus Brewing says places like his are offering full menus, cocktails, and non-alcoholic options.
So there's definitely a diversity change there of okay, well, with the tools that we have available, what can we tweak or change to kind of give people more options?
Leone says the industry is merely evolving. Don't forget, in our region, 3 new breweries just opened their doors.
You know, you've got the Wolf and Victor, you've got Gem Creek in Canandaigua, there's going to be a new one opening in Palmyra.
And Christian Garzone joining us now to talk a little bit more about it. Christian, this is it's a hot topic right now. We were just talking about Dry January a couple segments ago.
I wasn't invited in. I saw you guys having all those NA beers. I had to watch it.
We'll get you up here.
Plenty more, don't you worry.
Yeah, but yeah, Dry January was a topic they brought up just to kind of go with this conversation in breweries closing the doors. It actually hurts them a lot. But as you saw with this story, like with Spotted Octopus and so many others, they offer all these non-alcoholic options. They offer food. So basically, Paul Leone in there was saying, Dry January, great, but still go out and support your local businesses. And I had an NA beer there yesterday. It wasn't, look, you guys are grinning. I was belly up to the bar, but I had an NA beer, just like this one here. And it's delicious. They've come such a long way.
Are you doing Dry January?
No, I don't do dry. I have a beer or two on weekends.
Oh, okay.
But these are actually. Remember back in the day when I was in the Navy, they would reward us with like beer and pizza night, and it was 2 bottles of O'Doul's. Remember those? Mm-hmm. And Tony's frozen pizzas, those deep dish things, and they tasted great, but it was O'Doul's.
Yeah.
And those weren't that great. This has come such a long way. NA beers. I'll take a sip of this later because I got to keep talking. But yeah, Dry January hurts these breweries. Go out, explore the other options. Let's continue.
I have to imagine the cost, the economy, and teens not wanting to drink as much being major factors in this.
That's huge. I look at like my sister and my niece. My niece is of age. The alcohol is not a part of their palate at all. And you see that. I'm sure you might, because you're in your early 30s or well, you're younger than you're younger than I am.
So I teach at SUNY Brockport.
Yeah,
and
that's where I was going with it.
Yeah, okay. And my students, when I went to Brockport, it was very different. And I teach Thursdays, and I'm like, are we going to the bars? Like, what are we doing? And they're like, we don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's huge.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
They're not interested in it at all.
And there's also a push towards sobriety as well. Greg Fagan was talking about big influencers like Joe Rogan and others going for total sobriety. And that's something that cascades down and people pick up on that.
And listen, if that's your MO, if that's the route you want to take, then more power to you.
Absolutely.
So take that road, absolutely. But it's unfortunate that we see some of these businesses flounder.
Paul Leone hit the nail on the head right up front. Back in 2010, 2011, I remember I got out of the military, came home, and Naked Dove Brewery opened in Canandaigua. That was the hottest thing going. You go in there, a flight of beers. It was kind of a new thing. Then in the months and years after, it was pop, 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 all these breweries started popping up. He said right up top there, at a certain point before the pandemic, we had one new brewery opening up in New York State every 8 days, to the point where we got like 350 total in New York State, the second highest in the nation. So it became so oversaturated. And I have to give John Washness credit, one of our photojournalists. We had this discussion a few months ago where he said this exact thing. It's like everywhere you turn, there's a new brewery popping up. So there's just not the market for it. Paul Leone believes there's a market for about 300 or so in New York State in terms of breweries, which he says that's a doable number. But that's why you're seeing like K2's, I believe it's in Walworth, their location there closing, Fifth Frame, Heroes Brewing, others having to close their doors. But I ended the package on a hopeful note because we've got others opening up that are doing quite well, like DeWolf and Victor. That's actually, I went to high school with the owner of that, Justin DeWolf. But they're doing quite well, and there's one opening up in Palmyra, and I think it's Gem Creek in Canandaigua. So I think we're seeing just a course correction in the market now, but absolutely, the younger element here is playing a big role in all of this. Yeah.
What are they doing from, and maybe you aren't equipped to answer this, but from a marketing standpoint to try and really sell their product to get those untapped customers into stools?
It's so hard because Greg Fagan had this great point that trying to stand out and be different was something that was done at such a fast pace. They threw everything in the kitchen pantry into a bottle. So you had like your carrot cake porter or your what God knows, your peanut butter and jelly ale. Yeah. And they tried everything and trying to stand out and market it and push, and to the point where, at least at my own taste, I'm going back to basics. I drink Budweiser, I drink Carlsberg, which is a Danish beer on weekends. It's like just a low flavor kind of Pilsner. I shouldn't say low flavor, but compared to the other stuff, and you had, oh my God, it was craziness.
Yeah, it's like an entire meal.
Compared to that.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, this is what Special Effects Grapefruit IPA. That's not crazy or off the rails, but some of the stuff, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm trying to think of something, but good Lord, chocolate cake.
The more words, verbs, adjectives we can put in the name, the brighter that beer's gonna shine.
And like the pumpkin beer, that stuff comes out. I remember I had a boss who was German in D.C. when I worked for Defense News, and somebody brought in a pumpkin beer. And he said, in Germany, this would be illegal. This would be illegal. He was furious because there's German purity laws there. Wow. And we just go nuts. I remember I sampled a maple syrup pancake beer at Wegmans. Karen there, hey Karen, gave me a free sample of it. How you doing, Karen? And I was like syrup, and I thought,
good.
Well,
no.
I feel like it would be one and done. I don't think you could have like two of them at the bar. You know what I mean? Like you'd have it, and you'd be like, all right, well, I feel sick, so I gotta go.
And it's like 9% alcohol or something. It was this massive, one and done. You're like, and you buy a 6-pack, like that's gonna last you for an extended duration. So yeah, there was a lot that was done, but the market still looks bright for this, is what they're saying, because they're still opening, some are closing. It's just a course correction right now. And I think, I don't want to say the kids will come around again and drink beer, but a real sign, I don't mean to keep going here, but The Simpsons just canceled, I think, the Duffman guy. Mike DeGiorgio brought that up, our producer out there. Yeah. The Duffman is retired. Yeah. Sign of the times, I guess.
Well, it's because Hank Azaria, it put a lot of strain on his voice, he says.
Oh, that was Hank Azaria? Uh-huh. No, he did so many voices.
Duffman.
Oh my God. Hey, Duffman, or something like that. Yeah. Oh my God. Cool.
Loved
anyway.
Duffman. That was good.
Yeah.
I've never seen. I've seen one episode of The Simpsons.
Oh, wow. Duffman. He would come in and he would thrust his hips and he would say, "Oh yeah,
oh yeah, Duffman." It was something like that.
Great,
great
Thank
discussion.
you, Christian.
Thank you.
We
My pleasure.
appreciate it.
Hey, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
When we come back, a closer look at the rising flu cases in New York and how you can stay protected.
We'll be right back.
everyone this Wednesday morning. Across the country, flu cases have hit record highs, now reaching the highest level in 25 years. Here in New York State, healthcare officials say we've seen flu activity at its highest ever.
There are a lot of questions about how to stay healthy and protected. So we're joined now by Rochester Health's Dr. Lorinda Parks to talk more about it. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
We want to spread the message, and so I really appreciate you having me.
You were talking during the commercial break. The hospital right now is packed with people suffering from the flu or other crazy illnesses that are going on around our region. Tell us a little bit about what you're seeing.
Yeah, so absolutely. We know that flu season comes every year, so we are prepared for it. However, this year, because of maybe less people choosing to get vaccinated, maybe the type of virus, we've had way more hospitalizations than we have had in years, just as you mentioned. So last year, the peak in any given week at Rochester Regional, we had in the 150 people hospitalized. This year, last week, this week, we're well over 250. So we're using all of our resources. Obviously, providers can also get sick, so we have some absences at work. We were all protected because we all gather together as a medical group and get vaccinated. We have also instituted universal masking for patients, for all the providers, any visitors. This gives us a little extra layer of protection so we can be there taking care of the sick people. But we want to be open so that all the sickest can get in the door. That means all of us who have a good immune system, if we can do the best to stay healthy, we're offloading the hospital so that we can take care of the sickest people, right? So there's a limited number of ICU beds. You know, the way that flu works is that it comes in through your nasal passages. When you touch something, you rub your eyes. That little flu virus particle is getting into the lining of your cells, that's your airways, and then it starts replicating, makes all these virus babies. Then those are damaging the lining to your alveoli, the air sacs, so that you can't breathe as well. But then after that process happens, your own immune system is trying to fight the flu. And when it's trying to fight the flu, what it does is it has an over response, sort of an excessive response, making more mucus, making a fever. All of these things also can harm you. The thing we don't know about each of us is who has that excessive response to the flu. If we get the flu, some of us will have a normal, healthy response. Some will have an excessive response, which lands you in the intensive care. Our most vulnerable populations are those less than 6 months and over 65. But all of us have parents and grandparents that are in that category. We want to save the emergency department and the ICU beds for those who really need it.
For someone sitting at home right now thinking to themselves, this sounds like something I don't want to be involved in, and I wish I had gotten my flu shot. Is it too late? It's January. We're in the thick of flu season.
But March and February are high flu seasons, so it's time to get vaccinated now. Let's put it into a story we can all relate to, right? So you got to put gas in your car or plug in your car every day to have it run. And that takes a little extra time. Do you really want to stop when you'd rather get a coffee to fill your car up with gas or remember to plug it in? An alternative would just be to run it out until you don't have any gas, and then you're stuck on the side of the road calling AAA to get you to tow. That's not going to kill you, right? You still can get to work, you can get a tow. That's the kind of decision we're making here with the flu shot. Do you want to go that extra mile to get your flu shot now to possibly avoid running out of gas or getting the flu and getting in the hospital? Now, you make that decision every day. You're not running out of gas, right? There's only so many AAA trucks. You're like, I'm not going to trust them. I'm going to get my gas in my car. That's the decision we're asking everyone to make right now. Plan ahead. Do a little bit of prevention. Get your flu shot, which is going to help your tank stay full so you can get to the finish line of flu season. And wear a mask. So masking is effective. You know, if you wear it like this, maybe it's not so effective. But wearing it efficiently, has up to 70% of protection. And hand washing, right? Because this particle is coming in through you. You're touching something, rubbing your eye, itching your nose, and then that virus is getting into your immune system and starting to set up this place where it can make a lot of virus babies to damage your cells.
For the flu strain this year, is it a lot of the same types of symptoms that we see every year, or are there any that are particularly notable this time around?
Interestingly, the symptoms you get are kind of specific to you. So it could be the same virus that you get and I have more sore throat and you've got more mucus production. It could be different. It also depends on how healthy the person is, right? If I have a little bit of mucus production and I already have some bad lungs from years of smoking, I'm going to feel it way worse. I might be the person who needs that intensive care bed, because not only is it going to affect my air sacs, but then my immune response is going to be sort of double what someone else is trying to fix myself, but that produces too much fluid. I end up going into respiratory failure, or I start down this cascade where my blood clotting doesn't work. And that's a whole nother health system that can be a problem. So you can't predict, oh, I just have the sore throat, I'm not going to be as sick. It's not like that. Your own individual body responds to the flu differently.
Dr. Parks, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it. Great information. If someone sitting at home wants to find out where to get a flu shot, how to set that up, or learn more about the flu, where can they go?
So luckily, our pharmacies have ample supply of the flu shot. You literally can go to any pharmacy that's in your neighborhood. They will be happy to give you the flu shot. Masks are still available at all the pharmacies. That is your key. If you can take care of yourself at home rather than go to the emergency department or the urgent care, you know how to take care of this. Rest, lots of fluids, and stay away from people.
Are there any specific types of, medications that you would recommend that people take, to get a fever down or anything like that?
Yep, so all the medications that we typically use, Tylenol and ibuprofen, which are acetaminophen and Advil, these work to bring your fever down. You need to hydrate, and to reduce the mucus, sometimes you can use something called Mucinex. This will help reduce that. These should be taken into account with the medications you're currently taking. Sometimes Tylenol's in other products you take. You don't want to double up in that case. So you can always call your health line, message your provider through your MyCare app. It would be an option.
Dr. Parks, thank you again. We really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
We will
spreading the
post
word.
all of this online, so you know where to go, foxrochester.com after the show.
Wash the hands.
And wash your
the
hands. Stick around when we come back. Steph is here with your top political headlines for this morning's Political Pulse.
It's time for a political pulse check here on ARC Rochester. President Trump has announced Venezuela will turn over 30 to 50 million barrels of oil. Now, according to a Truth Social post, the oil will be sold at market price. The money would be controlled by Trump and used to, quote, benefit the people of Venezuela and the United States. But some lawmakers are not convinced. This comes as we are learning more about the operation to capture Venezuela's deposed leader. Apparently, Nicolas Maduro and his wife were injured after hitting their heads. At least 24 Venezuelan security officers were reportedly killed in the mission, along with 32 Cuban officers and troops.
I'm also meeting with oil companies. Let's go. You know what that's about. We've got a lot of oil to drill, which is going to bring down oil prices even further.
The president says he wants Chevron to go drill oil. Well, Chevron's going to ask for security assistance. Does that mean that U.S. troops are going to be armed guards for a bunch of oil executives? That's not what service members signed up for. It's not going to help the Venezuelan people. There's no strategy here.
In Albany, lawmakers are preparing to start the state's legislative session today. There is plenty on the agenda. State Senator Jeremy Cooney is outlining his priorities for the session, among them expanding health care access, early literacy, and housing construction. He also says lawmakers are returning under different pretenses, given the recent capture of Venezuela's ousted leader. Now, Cooney hopes New Yorkers feel safe no matter what actions come from D.C.
We can't control what's going to happen out of the White House or on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. But what we can control is how we spend our state resources, how we treat our state citizens under the laws that we have control over. And so we want to make sure that New Yorkers feel as safe as they can, that their rights are respected under the state constitution, and that we put the money into vulnerable populations that we care about.
Turning now to talks about Greenland also resurfacing after the Venezuelan operation. The White House is once again pushing to acquire the country, which belongs to Denmark. In a statement, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said Greenland is, quote, vital to deter our adversaries in the Arctic region. She also said President Trump and his team are discussing ways to get it, not ruling out using the military as an option.
For the United States to secure the Arctic region, to protect and defend NATO and NATO interests, obviously Greenland should be part of the United States. And so that's a conversation that we're going to have as a country.
It's absolutely nuts. We're going to send troops into a NATO ally. Denmark owns Greenland. We're going to send troops to Colombia. We're going to police the world when there's so many people hurting at home who are worried about their cost of living, and Trump is doing nothing about it and engaging in these foreign adventures.
And also something to add with the state legislative session, Governor Hochul is also expected to unveil her second proposal for this year's State of the State at 11 this morning. Finally, ICE agents are stepping up their enforcement in Minnesota. Nearly 2,000 agents are being deployed to Minneapolis. The Department of Homeland Security is describing it as the largest immigration operation ever carried out. In a release, the DHS says 150 people were arrested on Monday. The state has faced intense federal scrutiny after alleged fraud in Somali-run daycare facilities. The Trump administration recently directed a federal funding freeze for 5 states, including Minnesota, that covers social programs like subsidized childcare. The governor, who ended his re-election campaign this week, is condemning the action.
We are under assault like no other time in our state's history because of a petty, vile administration that doesn't care about the well-being of Minnesotans. My job is to protect the well-being of Minnesotans.
And be sure to stay with ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We are back after this.
Welcome back. We're only a couple days into 2026, so if you're still looking for a resolution or something to do more of in the new year, one idea is volunteering, and there are plenty of opportunities to do so in our community. Lollypop Farm has a couple options for you.
They certainly do. Coming up next weekend, Lollypop is hosting a Shelter Helpers program, and we're joined now by Humane Education Supervisor Alyssa Cathaldi to talk more about it. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So talk to us. What is this event about?
So Shelter Helpers is a volunteer program for kids 8 to 17 to just come in and kind of dip their toes into volunteering. So it's more of a one-off. You could sign up as fits in your schedule. And with our humane educators, they can do different tasks around the shelter, whether it's cleaning, making enrichment items, or providing some one-on-one time with our animals. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend signing up.
The work done at Lollypop Farm is so important. Explain to us the need for volunteers. Why do the volunteers make such a big difference?
So we currently have over 1,000 volunteers, which is incredible. We're so grateful for the community for helping us out. We have about 200 animals in our care, whether it's in the shelter, in foster care, or somewhere else. And we couldn't do it without our volunteers. We need help washing dishes. We need help sorting all the donations that we get. We need help providing enrichment to all the animals to make sure that they have an enjoyable time while they're with us at the shelter. So whether you're 8 or 100, we would love to have you come in and volunteer with us.
It really is incredible. If there's somebody out there who doesn't fit the age bracket for this program, but they've got their afternoons free, they may be in retirement, and they want to come and spend their time at Lollypop with the animals, that's an opportunity?
Yes, so we have a doggy day out program. So you could come on and go up to our adoptions desk, say you're interested in doing a doggy day out. You basically adopt the dog for the day. So you could take them out, get a pup cup. We just ask that, you don't introduce them to other animals. But again, it provides, you some enrichment. It provides the animals with enrichment and a chance to get out of the shelter for a little while.
What are the dogs like when they come back? Explain the difference between, before they go out for a day and then what it's like when they come back at the end of the day.
They're just so excited to be out of the shelter and get some one-on-one attention. I know I've done doggy day out before, and you take them in the car. Like, I've seen dogs that are nervous getting in the car, but these dogs are not nervous to get in the car. They jump right in. They're like, oh yes, I get to go on an adventure today. Where are we gonna go? Yeah, it's a great program.
They like it and they deserve it so very much. They deserve the care and love that they don't have, and that you guys do incredibly so well provide for them. What is it like at the end of the day for you and your colleagues? There's got to be a real sense of pride in the work you do.
Yeah, so like any other job, there are good days and bad days, but the work we do is so meaningful that it kind of outweighs any of the bad days that we have. Everyone that I work with cares so much about the animals and the animals in our community, and also helping the owners in the community as well, taking care of their pets and making sure that they're living happy, healthy lives.
Do you find a lot of the volunteers end up, maybe taking home a furry friend?
Oh yeah, I mean, I have. So everyone is always tempted to take home as many furry friends as they can. Lots of foster fails as well.
Oh, foster fails, I love that. And you have a lot of cats too right now, yes?
Yes, we do have a lot of cats in right now.
Do you do cat day out?
No. Cats don't like to go out and about as much as dogs. I mean, we do have friendly cats, but yeah, it's a bit harder to take cats out.
They are very cute. I do want to point out, though, for someone who may be watching this and is saying to themselves, I wish I could help out, but for whatever reason, they cannot physically volunteer. There is still an opportunity to make donations, whether it be monetarily or bringing kitty litter or dog food and dropping that off to Lollypop, correct?
Yes, any bit helps, even if it's just, telling your community members, your family members about Lollypop Farm and the work that we do, even that helps.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time today. One last time, the event that's happening for the kids, remind me the name of it.
It's Shelter Helpers.
Shelter Helpers. And I believe we have all the information. Oh yeah, there it is. 10:30 to 12:30 on Saturday the 10th. And then also the MLK Day of Service. You want to plug that real quick?
Yeah, of course. So I know when I was in college, I was in a community service organization, and every year we did Martin Luther King Day of Service. So it's basically honoring his legacy. It's a call to action to serve your community, and I wanted to bring that to Lollypop Farm. We also have lots of other educational programs at Lollypop Farm, so check out our website. We got lots of fun stuff going on this month.
Alyssa, thank you so much for your time this morning, and keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Incredible.
Thank you so much.
Time right now is 9:43. Coming up, are you looking to start your business off on the right foot this year? Some tips from motivational speaker Ramon Ray after this.
(9:45) as we continue to celebrate the start of the new year, a fresh start. Some business owners might be looking at how to grow or expand.
We're getting some inspiration this morning and some advice on how to start out strong. Motivational speaker Ramon Ray is joining us right now. Happy New Year to you. Thanks so much for coming on.
Hey, Happy New Year to you too. Thanks for having me. Can you hear me loud and clear and hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you very well. Thank you.
Love it.
All right, so let's get right into it. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's dive right in, Ramon. You've got your small businesses on Main Street this morning, walking back in, turning the lights back on, or they did it, last week, whatever, right after the new year. The holiday rush is done. How do they make sure they continue to get customers to walk through their door?
I love that setup. It's like we're coming in from a long party, whether we're sane or not.
Yeah.
It's time to restart. So listen, a few things you can do. One, you've already made a big bump, a big hoopla, and the holiday sales were up or down, however it was. Don't let that go. Do take advantage of that. That's one. Number two, remember the customers that have been with you all last year. They're still there. They still need to be re-engaged, reignited. So that's number two. The people who are already walking out of your store, still remember them. And then number three, there's the new customers that are browsing around. As I always say, there's people who are looking, haven't yet bought. Don't forget them. So those three buckets of customers I would look at: those who've already bought from you during the holiday seasons, those existing customers who've been with you all last year, and then three, those new customers, they still need you. That's what I'd suggest people focus on and do this year, this first quarter.
When you think of the holiday season, I always think it's a lot. It always comes to mind. Everything is a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of family time. And then January rolls around, and I feel like, for the most part, everybody's like, okay, all right, we got to back off. We're going to spend less. We're going to start eating healthy again. We're going to focus more on hobbies and interests. Do small businesses kind of struggle during maybe January, February because people are thinking like that? They have that mindset of, okay, no more extra shopping. I got to get my budget back on track.
Yeah, I think you're right. When you think about just in my little household, you have my wife, Mrs. Ray, Ronnie, what title you want to give her, but the mom of the house, she's focused knee deep in planning for the holidays and the get together. Me, I'm the husband. I'm doing whatever she says, as it were, having fun here. But the point is, we're not focused. So you're exactly right. Now when the holidays are over, now when things are happening, whoa, it's time to get back on both sides of the equation. The business owner, we must reignite, we must reengage, we must get back into the swing of things. And then the customer, they've been buzzed out, all the demands, all the jingles, all the this, all the that, all the celebrations. Now people are slowly getting back and they're thinking, I spent all this money, should I spend this money on you? So because that's the case, I think that's where consistency comes from. You may not get that big bump in January, but you're going to have to hold on. You're going to have the runway be a bit longer and keep marketing, keep being consistent, keep adding value to customers, because as February, March, and things begin to thaw out economically, people hopefully will be back. And if you're there for them, you'll get some of that dollar value and mind share value.
Ramon, how do these small businesses get leads? You mentioned toward the beginning of this conversation that don't forget the holiday shoppers, don't forget the shoppers that were with you this past summer, and don't forget the shoppers you had yesterday. You want to continue to market toward those people. Should businesses be getting email addresses and phone numbers and what's your zip code, like at Radio Shack when you buy batteries? Should we be doing this at every transaction?
I love your examples. The answer is yes and yes. And I would say two different angles. One, I'm still a firm believer, bullish, I think the fancy people use that word, in social media marketing. Still do that. But I love when we're talking about the retail store on Main Street, people walking by, browsing by. Yes, don't forget them. So when they come into the store, give them an opportunity to give an email or a cell phone and have them opt in at transaction. But number two, the browsers who are not buying yet, do you have a QR code? Do you have something that says, hey, drop your card in, drop your address, drop your cell phone in for discounts or more? So the browsers, but also those who are buying. Yes and yes.
That's
good
really
idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Ramon, I'm sure people at home are thinking to themselves, he's got a lot of great ideas. For somebody who wants to learn a little more, hit us with website, social media, anything where people can go to learn more.
I appreciate it. I'd be honored if people would come and see me at zoneofgenius.com, zoneofgenius.com, and let me know you saw these two amazing hosts on Arc Rochester. Maybe we'll get something special. Come on now. Thank y'all for having me.
And listen, when you visit Zone of Genius, make sure that you pass along your contact info to Ramon so he can have you as one of his leads. How do you like that?
There we go.
Full circle, my friend.
Appreciate
Full
it.
circle. Ramon Ray, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. We hope you have an incredible 2026.
Thank you.
All right, don't go far. Final thoughts are coming up on the other side of the break.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Time for our final thoughts of the day. A moment we've been waiting for. Not because it's the end.
There
but
it is. 2 hours. Okay, so that's the bad one. That's the bad one.
I appreciate you trying now.
We're
We
gonna-
almost broke the table,
I know.
too, which was a goal.
That table's indestructible.
It
Everybody
is.
hates the table.
We're going to do this for you, though, live.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get untangled.
This is true.
Because I don't want to drop a mic.
Don't want to drop
We
the
should
mics,
give them
the
the
cables.
Can you tell them the premise of this, though?
Yes.
Why we're doing
Do
this?
we have that video?
Is that a yes? Oh.
No, no. The trending
the
video.
Trending video.
With what's his name?
Yes. With that, there was a lady at a bar somewhere, and she saw a football player.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback for the New England
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Who the Bills are playing on
Who the Bills are playing on Sunday.
Dan's a big sports fan.
And
There it is.
she squats him. Look at this.
Power. Okay, I'm not wearing my mic. But she's got him like up on her neck. And I think that when we did it the first time, that's where we went wrong. Although I'll be honest, I don't really know if I'm comfortable.
Your right arm has to go to her right leg.
Okay.
That's how they did it.
I should
For the stability.
So what do I have to do?
For the stability. Dan.
You're going over my neck here.
I want to go over your neck.
You come on. do it just like last time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Got it? You good?
There it is. 10.
Yeah.
3. 8.
No.
12. 16.
Okay.
Buddy.
All right. We got you.
Excuse me, I gotta go sit down now.
You got Elvis legs.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
I'm glad it was great for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
No.
No? All right.
It's not that you're big, it's that I'm weak.
Mark, do you want to go?
No, no, thank you.
I
No,
may
thank
not
you.
look like it, but I'm a lot of woman. So I probably not a good idea.
Oh
Not a
my
good
God. I'm a lot.
You are red and sweating.
Well, I got part of my workout. I got my workout started early.
Yeah. Last week it was push-ups.
Oh.
Arm wrestling.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Well, maybe that was 2
Do you
weeks
do it on
ago.
an incline now? I know you and Marty used to.
Incline, decline, normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is somebody?
What is
We're hearing Abby breathing.
Oh.
It's
Darth Vader in the house. Hey, that does it for us here on Arc Rochester. Make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning, starting at 4:57 over on
13 Wham ABC. Much more live local news later today for 13 Wham News at midday. Join Steph and Mark for that. We'll see you then.
Bye.